right, so they are back. Providence, Rhode Island, night one tonight, and I hesitate to call it fall tour. I feel like this is not the first time I've said that too. These tours keep getting shorter and shorter, but let's certainly not complain about that. And this first tube opener into Final Hurrah, I was slightly worried we might be on Chomper Island. People are talking island tour. This might be some kind of Chomper cruise we're on. But then we get NICU and Steam. Look, not two of my favorite songs, but no, a lot of people love NICU, Steam. People constantly trying to convince me I should like Steam. But then we really get going with Sin of a Mule. Been listening to a lot of Billy Strings lately. I was feeling the Sin of a Mule. Happy to hear it tonight. And according to some people commenting online, perhaps Phish, somebody in Phish has been listening to some Billy Strings with the harmonies on Sin of a Mule. I would hope so, anyhow. If not all of them, I would hope at least one guy in the band's been checking out the Billy Strings band. Then Bye Bye Foot. Everybody gets a little action tonight. Fishman with Bye Bye Foot. Paige got a new Vida Blues song in there. Of course, Trey and Mike, as always. Gumbo, No Men in No Man's Land. The jamming tonight, Sand later on in the first set. Not quite the slow build to these monster peaks that just blow the roof off the place. Same thing in the second set. 46 Days opened up the second set. Not normally a slot where we're going to find 46 Days. I feel like they've tried that a few times. Maybe got a few duds. It was not a dud tonight. Back on the Train following then that up in the second set. Got a Doors tease, I feel like, in Back on the Train. Plasma staying in the rotation. Like that. Got Farmhouse, the song. Almost got Farmhouse, the album tonight. 7 songs off of Farmhouse tonight. No Twist and Piper, though. You nearly get the album in its entirety, but leave those two off perhaps tomorrow night. Maybe they'll finish off the album tomorrow night. We did end the first set with Fire. I guess I should perhaps get back to that. My Soul was in there, Gumbo. Everybody I'm always down for a Gumbo. I'll put the whole set list down in the description below. You can look for it on .net, whatever. Wherever you get your set list. That's basically what this is, just a verbal version of a set list. Now I'm getting all out of order, messing you up. I think I got all the songs right tonight. Nearly could have missed that Set Your Soul Free if you weren't listening. Popping over there, that's the Fire popping over there. If you were fooling with your Fire or something, maybe you got into that. You missed that Set Your Soul Free from Simple. But maybe should we mention, where were we? Where were we before I got a little out of order? Somehow I got right into the second set, then back to Fire. All right, we were somewhere around Farmhouse, and then that almost felt like, ooh man, this could be an early wrap to the second set, or is this just going to be the slow song before we get one more jammer of the night? Light was indeed that. Light, of course, doing what Light's always going to do, keeping the jam theme going. Then we got a Birds of a Feather, like, ooh, maybe we're not done at all yet. Maybe we are not done. But then we go into Joy. Officially capping. It's like, look, we got Farmhouse. Maybe that was a little bit of a tease. False start, but now Joy's definitely going to do it. Not quite. Simple coming along. Into Set Your Soul Free. Some teasing going on in there. Plasma, I think, making an appearance, making a comeback for the night. And then they end the second set with Walk Away. That's big time. You're into the set with Walk Away. That's big time, all right? I don't know. I like this set. I'm very happy they're back, but I don't know if this was a Walk Away second set. You got Joy and Farmhouse in there. Then we left us time. Maybe somebody in the band had to take a whiz, perhaps. Perhaps Trey. I feel like he'd make that call. If it was Paige, Trey would tell him to wait. It was not the case tonight. Then we got a 4-song encore. It's sneaking in a couple more Farmhouse songs on us. Meatstick, Sleep, Driver, and then ending it with Bug. It's like, they're not going to end this thing with Driver, are they? You can't end the show with Driver. But then they end it with Bug. Boom, just like that. Night one in the books. Whew, who took over in Fire? I didn't quite hear, Didn't quite hear that part, who took over. So, that is it, I guess. Was that it? That was it? Never know how to end these things. All right, guys, I know how to end it. Boom.